We're getting the kind of folks here that, you know, have been on both sides of the camera, and by that, we've just brought smarter people into the whole play. It's like playing a game of basketball with coaches, you know? I mean, sometimes it's really good. It's a much more educated game. Clayne Crawford was our Charlie in the movie, which was Joseph's brother. Charlie was the educated, brilliant kind of guy. He's a writer.
Clayne and some of the other actors, he has a writing background, and I don't value that lightly at all. I thought that that was really important.
And when you see him in the movie, you know, you see this guy who is just, you know, talking right to you.
Preacher Man is another difficult character, and it had to be just the right actor with the right mentality to make it happen. And Anselm also brought his own sort of ideas to this that made the character a lot better, because part of his concern was that it was kind of one-dimensional. And he wanted this guy to have his own sort of story, his own journey. And Anselm definitely fleshed that out in some really specific ways.
Stop the pounding. Rusty is our drug dealer, really, of the movie. And Heath is this guy that, again, just came with so much credibility to the movie. He's a writer, director himself, and he brought so much to the movie from just knowing this role and being this role.
He's definitely a very kind of signature character. He's a drug dealer that kind of lives in the middle of the woods that our guys visit on their journey. But he ends up kind of bringing something deeper to the story that you wouldn't expect when you first meet him.
I'm innocent.
And I told him, look, I'm looking for somebody to help build this character, to help flesh out this character. And he was really excited about that. And so I thought that was a really good sign that this was the right person.
I'm Asia.
Lo and behold, Brad's downtown at one of the restaurants in town, runs across a girl who's a hostess in a restaurant.
She just looked like Asia, how I always had it in my mind.
And bingo, he says, "Oh my God, you're Asia."
And thought, you know, somebody should put her in a movie. And then I realized, you know, wait, we could put her in a movie and she would be perfect for Asia.
So like went over to their table, like they talked to me about Warrior Road and what they were doing. And it sounded cool, so I went to the casting call.
You know, she doesn't have a lot of acting experience, and I think that was the gamble that Brad took on Jackie.
And there's a key scene between her and Joseph on the boardwalks of Myrtle Beach, and we were shooting at a pier out at Folly. And that was really going to be the test. And their chemistry there and their relationship in this scene was definitely everything that I had in mind. Not just Asia, but this whole story and this whole character of Joseph, this whole kind of challenge of starting very passive and not seeing much of him, and then seeing this very subtle, what I would consider a very authentic transformation happen. And I started to see it in that scene, and that was largely due to Asia.